Hi there, it's Kim McLeod, Grandma Kay, coming to you from my very rainy day living room. Getting bored. So I thought I would make a video for you. Today I was contemplating how guilt works into our lives whenever we give our kids consequences and or we punish them. So I thought I would talk a little bit about the difference between a consequence and a punishment. Lots of people use them interchangeably. Most of the time we talk about a punishment or a grounding. And I just want to clarify a little bit that the words that we use have a huge impact on how our kids will respond. So, that being said, a punishment. A punishment is often what we decide arbitrarily as a consequence to a child's behavior. What we decide arbitrarily as a consequence to the child's behavior. And a lot of times you'll understand that it's a punishment whenever there is some part of you that decides that they need to suffer. And you can interpret that suffer in any which way you want, but you believe that they need to feel badly about what they did. Therefore, you will make sure that they feel badly for what they did. So oftentimes we come across with things like our own anger generates a punishment which says you're grounded for 2 months, you'll have no cell phone. And then enters guilt. Guilt, whenever everybody sort of calms down a little bit, realize, oh, I feel so bad about that, and they're really going to suffer for 2 months without their cell phone, and that's horrible. Now, it's not horrible that they would have to suffer the consequences necessarily, but the way it was delivered crosses some sort of value that we have. So you'll recognize whenever you've created a punishment more often whenever you've crossed a value that you would not like. I hope that makes sense. And whereas a consequence would more often be something that is natural. So if your child goes out and spends their entire allowance on the first of the month and they spend it on a new iPod that they wanted, the consequence to that is they have no money for the rest of the month. And so they will naturally be feeling uncomfortable. You did not impose it. It is just a natural consequence of what they did. Their actions, their behaviors, choosing that, there's a natural consequence. And you are actually exempt from having to cross any values on your own part. One of the challenges with guilt there, though, is that you see how your child is suffering and you feel badly for them, therefore you want to help them, so you'll give them more money. That's a whole other pot that we'll get into next time. All right, hope those 2 cents help you out, and I hope you have a great day. We'll talk later. Bye.